My name is Daniel Hill. I'm an EFT and NLP life coach, clinical hypnotherapist and Enneagram mentor. Using the Enneagram with clients is particularly important, and one of the reasons as a therapist, coach and mentor when using it is because you are working with people in different ways. And if you ever purchase the Enneagram book called Understanding the Enneagram, on page 279 there is some really good information there. And so therapeutic strategies are different for every single type. We all benefit from grounding into the body, opening our hearts and stilling the mind. But there are three types for each that are more pertinent than others. So Enneatypes 1s, 2s and 6s benefit from regular practice that focus on cultivating having a quiet mind. So it doesn't matter what that practice is, but you're doing a practice that focuses on cultivating it. Enneatypes 1s, if they've got a very strong 2 wing, that's a 1 with a 2 wing, and a 2 with a 1 wing, is a double dose of needing to quieten the mind. So I will sometimes get 1 2s and 2 1s, and they have that even more busy mind than normal. Enneatypes 3s, 7s and 8 benefit from regular practice that focus on opening the heart. So a 7 with an 8 wing and an 8 with a 7 wing, a double dose of needing to open the heart. I've probably seen fewer 8s and 7s than any other client. 1s would probably be the next one on the list. I see a lot of 3s though, but you can tell it's this problem with being in their heart, being here. It doesn't feel safe to be here, it feels safer to be in the head. Enneatypes 4s, 5s and 9s benefit from regular practice that focus on grounding into the body. So that's a 4 with a 5 wing and a 5 with a 4 wing. That's a double dose of needing to ground into the body. And they really, really massively benefit from that. So when we work out, or when I work out somebody's Enneatype and I'm able to pass that on in a session, they'll get back to me and say, wow, like I've taken up yoga, or I'm now walking, or I'm doing Pilates, or I'm doing something just like lying on the floor and just surrendering and letting go and realizing that I've got a body. Wow, this really, really helps. What else is useful with the Enneagram? Well, there are therapeutic strategies that are particularly pertinent for each Enneatype. So Enneatypes 1s, 3s and 5s massively benefit from therapeutic strategies that allow grieving and the processing of feelings. It's a common one all of the time with 1s, 3s and 5s. So with 1s, it's the feelings of frustration and resentment. For Enneatype 3s, it's inadequacy and shame. For 5s, it's rejection and futility. So therapeutic strategies are different for 2s, 7s and 9s, because 2s, 7s and 9s often need to release blocked energy in their body. Nick Ortner, to do with tapping EFT, although I think he calls this tapping, has just done an interview with Russell Brand, who's an Enneatype 7, on tapping, releasing blocked energy in the body. So for types 2s, it's especially a need and repressed hostility. For Enneatype 7s, sadness and regret. For Enneatype 9s, rage and fear. So Enneatype 4s, 6s and 8s pursue a therapeutic strategy that reframes distorted thinking patterns. It happens all the time. You get 8s and 6s and 4s and they're always distorted in their thinking, but slightly differently. And why? Because 4s especially focus on negative interpretations of the self and others. 6s commonly are obsessed with anxiety and projection, and 8s denial of fear and vulnerability. So when you know all of this and you work out somebody's type, and it gives you like a map in order to be able to help someone, what is going to be the best therapeutic approach here, and then what can you tell them to do or advise them or offer them in between sessions, because I say the work that you do in sessions is just as important as the work that goes on in sessions, because it's about making a dedication to self-development and working on yourself and becoming a better you, ultimately.